I'd been homeless for nearly 4 years. Was in a terrible state with alcohol and drug problems, contemplating suicide. I prayed to God that someone had helped me. I was sat here, very depressed and alone, and she come up and befriended me, and it's been like that ever since.
We're all actually only a couple of steps away from poverty. Things can happen. My name's Ali Middleton, and I'm an associate vicar here at Rotherham Minster. Rotherham's a curious place. It was once very, very prosperous with the steel and the coal, but that glory is now faded and the shops are leaving. Now it's really high on all the indices of deprivation, particularly around health and mental health. Because of COVID, we started something called Social Supermarket. There was lots of food parcels being delivered, and the overwhelming response was that people loved the food, but what they really enjoyed was the chat on the doorstep, and that was where it birthed, really. The way that we operate it is that people are referred to us for around 3 months. And during that time, they pay £3 each visit. So they get to go over to our little shop that we've got now, and they get to choose what they have.
Massive, massive help. They've given me clothes, food, anything I need basically. I come here once a week and it helps me fill my cupboards up and feed my kids. I'm here today to get food and more clothes for Babby because she's outgrown all her clothes. They ask me if I'm alright and that, and try and help me the best way they can.
It helps a lot of people that come in, and not just like when it's Social Supermarket, it's like a gathering and we get talking, we have a cup of coffee, and it's another day out for me, you know what I'm saying? It keeps me busy.
I was really, really nervous and really, really anxious at first when I came in, but then when I got to know people, everyone's just so welcoming. I was a member for 3 months and then I've just come to volunteer.
We try and make it so that we're being with people rather than doing for people. Everybody's got something to bring. And so the community's developed amazingly, and they're part of what happens, and that, I think, is quite transformative for people.
The Social Supermarket's helped me with all my budgeting, all my meal plans for all my family. They've brought my confidence out.
Food poverty is only one symptom of the situation, so we also have this holistic response. I've seen lives being transformed through it. I've seen people come to know God through it, people just asking really deep questions of faith, and just that spiritual hunger is actually quite visible and visceral. So we decided to start a Thursday group, which is a chance for people to come with their questions and to talk about them.
I started asking questions about God because I was curious and I knew nothing. But it's more than just sitting and talking about the Bible and Jesus and God. And if somebody comes and they've got an issue, we can all sit together in a safe space and talk about it and help each other.
And I got good friends, that are helping me to stay clean. Everybody that goes to this church has been very supportive of me. Jesus has made a big difference to my life. Every time I read Bible, there's quotations there that make sense to me. And like I say, I know God is helping me. I do. I can feel His presence every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle, but it's helping. And for me to be clean off all that what I were on, it's all to do with God.
With your help, CMS can train more pioneers like me to help make disciples of Jesus with people on the edges.